You all know intellectually, everyone watching this right now knows intellectually that this square is exactly the same color as this square. We all know it, yet I guarantee you none of you see that. What color does this look like here? It looks orange. All I'm going to do is fade this out, except for those two squares. I promise you I have not doctored this. I'm not manipulating it in any way. If you don't believe me, you can screenshot this or print this out and do it yourself. All I'm going to do is fade the picture out except for those two squares. And see if you can feel the exact moment when you decide, no, that square's not orange, that square's brown. Now, all I'm going to do is fade that back up. I promise you nothing is going to change. This area of the world, this square on your screen setting out wavelengths is not going to change in any way, shape, or form. You can use any scientific tool you want to measure it. It's going to stay the same. Yet see if you can feel the exact moment when you decide, nah, that's not brown, that's orange. Uh-oh. Now, I want you to have a think. What is it about this picture that makes us think this should be orange? Now, of course, it has to do with the light and the shadow. In this instance, everything up here is in light, everything in here is in shadow. Fine. Now, we all have enough experience with light and shadow to know that when something crosses from light into shadow, that thing stays the same, but the tones, the colors of it shift. In here, everything in the world is acting exactly as it should. The green is shifting tones, the blue is shifting tones, the white shifts tones. Everything shifts tones except for one thing. That's not doing what it should. We know that it should be shifting tones. It's not. So guess who shifts the tone for it? We do. Welcome to the New World Order. You don't have a controller. You have a coder. Sitting in the front of your brain is a coder that can send signals to every single cell in your brain, tweak how it works at the cellular level, at the molecular level, so that you experience the world in the way you think it should be, not in the way it actually is. Now, if that sentence doesn't make you feel slightly uncomfortable, then I'm guessing you didn't understand it. So let me say this again. Sitting in the front of your brain is a coder. This coder can send signals back to every other cell within the brain, and we now know to every cell outside of the brain. Tweak how it functions so that you literally hear, smell, feel, taste, see the world that you think should exist, not the world that actually does exist.